Whoops. Hello, everybody. Are we live yet? Enjoy a little music. I am back. I am back, everybody. Let's see who's here. Hello, Phát. Thank you. It's nice to be back. It's nice to be back. Okay, little music, little music. I miss this music too. Here's my favorite spot. There you go. It's 7 p.m. in Los Angeles, California. And good morning, Vietnam. It's 9 a.m. in Vietnam. Okay, I missed that music. I sure did. Okay, goodbye music, goodbye music. Music down, music down, music down. Okay, quý vị khỏe không? Bây giờ Leyna mới là bắt đầu là hơi trở lại bình thường đó. I'm still a little bit tired. So as you know, I've been helping people, taking a look at what they have going on, and I've just been very busy. And Leyna có những người that some people live here, some people live in other countries who are asking for help, some people on the East Coast. Và nhiều lúc khi mà mình làm cái gì mà mình really like, you're really excited about it, you're really interested in it, your mind works all night. Mình làm việc đến khuya thì khi mà mình nằm xuống ngủ, cái đầu óc mình nó vẫn làm việc vậy đó. And then sometimes I dream about it. And then when I wake up, immediately I'm working again. So I was a little tired. And then quý vị biết sao không? Làm việc cả ngày luôn đó mà quên uống nước á. Mà thường Leyna là cũng hay bị cái đó, bị má la hoài à. Tại vì không có uống nước. So I don't drink enough water. And so I was working and I didn't drink enough water and I got really dehydrated. Có ai bao giờ bị chưa? Dehydrated. Cái chữ này nè. Oh, it's bad. Ai mà bị rồi, you know what I'm talking about. It's very, very bad. Yeah. Là mình vừa nhức đầu mà vừa, I mean, you feel like you're dying. It's so bad. Bởi vậy khi mà người ta đi, like when people go hiking or they get lost out in the wilderness, mình có thể đi vài tuần không có ăn, mình còn sống được, nhưng mà không có nước, then you die pretty quickly. So, yes. Ooh, so I was dehydrated. Oh, it was bad. Nhưng mà I'm back now. I'm back. So thank you. A lot of you sent me some very nice messages. So thank you for that. That made me feel better. Okay. If you're watching from the United States tonight, I see someone from Kansas. If you're watching from the United States, let me see a 1. If you're watching from Vietnam, let me see a 2. Do I have any friends from Canada? A. Any friends from Canada? 3. Rồi, the rest, you're on your own. If you're from Australia, you're going to have to tell me that. Okay. 1s and 2s. Very good. Of course, chị Minh Châu from Virginia, she's almost always on. And có cái em này nè, cái em này rất là dễ thương. Phát là ở Cali. Mà tuần vừa rồi Leyna cũng gặp Phát nè. Yes, very good. Okay, everybody. So tonight's lesson, I hope you will find useful, because the S sound, okay? A lot of Vietnamese have a problem with S. They don't say S, but they say sh. The reason they say sh is because the S in proper Vietnamese is pronounced like an SH. Sh. Okay? Like milk, sữa. Okay? Sung, sướng. Okay? So that is something that we have to overcome, because in English, thì cái chữ S phải là S, as in snake. Snake. By the way, quý vị có thấy hình Leyna đăng trên Facebook chưa? Oh my gosh, quý vị thấy không? Thấy chưa? Con rắn sau nhà đó. Thì ba của Leyna đi ra sau nhà thấy con rắn. It's a baby rattlesnake. Hình như tiếng Việt kêu là rắn rắn gì? Rắn gì? Rắn run chuông or whatever. And it was not too big. Nhưng quý vị biết không? Rắn độc mà baby snake á là nó nguy hiểm hơn con rắn mà adult snake. Là tại vì adult snake, when they bite you, it's quick. Nó cắn mình là nó cho cái venom nó ra rất là nhanh. Còn baby snake á, they can't control it. Nó cắn, khi mà nó cắn quý vị là cái venom, cái độc là cứ ra liên tiếp. Rồi nó cắn mà cắn hoài. So, baby rattlesnake bites can be much more dangerous. Thì hồi trước giờ Leyna ở trong nhà, mà nhà nào cũng, nhà vừa rồi có không? Không, nhà vừa rồi không, nhưng mà mấy nhà kia tại vì hay ở trên núi nên khi nào cũng là đã từng bắt rất là nhiều con rắn. And my mom and dad sợ rắn lắm. Rắn sâu trùn cái gì mình nhúng cái no, they hate it. Nhưng mà I'm okay with it. Thật sự Leyna không có sợ. Mà khi mà nó nhỏ mình thấy nó dễ thương nữa. Thì cái lúc đó thấy cái con rắn mà nó baby snake, thì what do? I called animal control. Mình cũng không có muốn giết nó, tội. Gọi animal control. Thì animal control mới hỏi là, can you see the snake? Do you have your eyes on it? I said, yeah. I said, it's in a vase. Cái vase là cái gì quý vị biết không? Là cái chậu mình đựng hoa đó, bằng kiếng á. Thì Leyna bắt con rắn bỏ nó trong đó để mình, so we can see it. They thought I was crazy. And then one time in our backyard, we found a rattlesnake that was big. Like big. At least là 5 feet, maybe longer. Thì gọi animal control, thì animal control tới, thì họ cũng giết thôi. Họ lấy cái shovel, cái xẻng á, chop the head off. Nếu mà quý vị, if you ever have to kill a snake, and you know it's venomous, the poisonous snake đó, after you cut the head off, you have to be very careful. Là tại vì đã có rất là nhiều người sau khi giết con rắn, chặt cái đầu rồi đó, cũng bị cắn. They can still bite you after you chop the head off. And I've seen it. Because of the muscles, nó vẫn còn react được. Thì cái hôm đó là cái người animal control họ tới nhà, họ chặt cái đầu con rắn, xong họ lấy cái đầu á, ông á, anyway, họ lấy cái đầu, họ bỏ cái đầu trên con người của con rắn, thì con rắn nó cắn. Nó tự cắn trên cái người của nó luôn đó. Anyway. Chúc quý vị hôm nay ngủ ngon nhé. Tối nay ngủ ngon nhé. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So, snake. That's the way you make an S sound. Snake. Chứ không có phải là snake. Okay, it's not snake. It's not snake. But sometimes the S can sound like a Z. So it's very important in English to know when. Okay, sometimes the S sounds like a Z. Okay? So here are some rules to help you determine when does it sound like an S And when does it sound like a Z? Are you ready? Here we go. Pronounce the S like a Z when the S is in between two vowels. Nha, nếu mà chữ S đứng trên giữa hai cái nguyên âm thì you pronounce it like a Z, like cousin, cousin, and music, music. See, it's a Z sound. Reason. What is the reason your cousin likes country music? Okay. Position, position, position. Okay. In the middle of two vowels. That's one rule. Verbs là động từ. Verbs ending in SE and the E is silent. Okay, SE and the E is silent. Example, arouse. Arouse sounds like a Z. Choose. Choose. Okay, that E is silent at the end. Ends in SE. Please. Please. Appease. Appease. Appease là làm cho vừa lòng đó. Appease. Okay? So that's rule number 2. Okay, nhớ chưa quý vị? Rule number 1 là in between two vowels. Okay? Rule number 2 là động từ. Verbs that end in SE and the E is silent. Third rule. Verbs that end in SE and the silent E makes the vowel long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's getting a little complicated now. Amuse. Amuse. The E turns the U into a long vowel. Amuse. Sounds like a Z. Confuse. Confuse. Phase. Phase. We're going to phase out that program. Okay? So the silent E makes the vowel a long vowel. Phrase. I'm going to phrase this as simply as possible. Okay, so far so good? It's okay. It's okay. You won't remember it all in one night, nhưng quý vị cứ là nhớ đọc đi đọc lại. Like later in this video, watch it again. Okay, it's all about memory. Language is about memory, and then it's about habit. Okay? If you expect to remember it after just reading this once, you're out of luck. You're out of luck. Không thể nào. Okay? S at the end of a word as the Z sound if the root word ends in a voiced sound. It sounds very difficult. It sounds very difficult. Here are examples. Pens. Pens. Because of the N, you're supposed to pronounce it. It's voiced. Okay? Pen. Pens. You have to put it as a Z sound. Tabs. Tabs. See? Tabs. Dogs. Dogs. Okay? Is that hard sound? You make it sound like a Z. Exams. Exams. Okay? S also sounds like a Z when the root word ends in a strident or hissing sound. like a sibling, like this, like C, X, S, SH, CH, J sounds, okay? Here's an example. Mrs. He misses her every day. Mrs. Okay? Như vậy cái chữ nó end với cái S. Then the last S sounds like a Z. Wishes. She wishes he would stay home. Churches. The church's choir is great. Churches. Okay, so all those sounds, the k, okay, k, s, sh, ch, j, those sounds, the S sounds like a Z. Judges. Judges. Lots of rules, I know. Rồi. Then you should just memorize, because there are no rules for these words, that there are common function words that are spelled with an S, but pronounced as a Z. Like the word was. Was. He was okay. He was okay. His. His. His car is dirty. His car is dirty. Okay? Don't say his. Không phải là his. It's his. His. Z sound. Same thing with has. Has. And is. Is. So think about it. When you say these words, do you pronounce them with an S or a Z? Okay, should be a Z. So you don't say is. Okay? You don't say is. It should be is. Okay? Like his car. Z chứ không phải là S sound nhé. His car chứ không phải là his car. When to pronounce S like an S. Okay? An S like an S. It's when there's a voiceless sound that comes right before the S. So we just talked about a voiced sound like pens, tabs, that stuff. Nhưng mà when it's voiceless, then you pronounce it like an S, like this. Hats. Hats. The T, the P, những cái chữ như vậy đó là mình stop nó, mình không có cho cái sound nó ra. Bởi vậy nó kêu là hats. Mops. You see the S sound? Mops. Cats. Cats. Dogs, Z, but cats, S. Cats. What about this one? Likes. Okay, it's that the sound at the end, mình không có voice, mình không có cho nó ra. Bởi vậy cái chữ S phải sound giống như cái chữ S. Likes. Likes. Let's go through the rules again. It sounds like a Z when it's in between two vowels. It sounds like a Z when they are verbs ending in SE and the E is silent. Verbs ending in SE and the silent E makes the vowel long. Leyna biết quý vị không có thể nào nhớ nổi. I know. Just practice it. Just read this. Watch it again and again. It will become habit. Okay? S at the end of a word as the Z sound if the root word ends in a voiced sound. Voiced sound. And if if the word ends in a strident or hissing sound like k or x, s, sh, ch, and j. Okay, those sounds right there. Are you ready to test your knowledge? Are you ready? Come on now. Who's ready? Who's ready? This is what I'd like you to do. When I show you the word, I want you to put either S or Z. I want you to answer it right in comments. I want to see them. If you think it needs to be pronounced like a Z, put Z. If you think it needs to be pronounced like an S, put S. Okay, ready? Here we go. Do you pronounce it with an S or a Z? The first S. I don't see any answers yet. Oh, look, we have an S, a Z, and an S. We have one of each. I want to see more answers before I give you the answer. I want to know if you remember the rule. It's Z, business. Business. Why? Business. Because it's in between two vowels. Nó đứng giữa hai cái nguyên âm. So, business. How about this one? The S at the end. Do you pronounce it with an S sound or a Z sound? S or Z? The way to correctly pronounce this word is serious. Serious. All right. The S at the end of this word, is it S or Z? This is kind of a tricky one, and I'll tell you why. Okay, I think you guys got it. Kisses. Kisses. Remember those sounds? S, ch, sh. Okay. Kisses. So Z. How about this one? Everyone should get this one. S or Z? S or Z? Position. Position. Z. Why? It's in the middle of two vowels. Position. Position. How about this? What is the rule for these words? Sometimes you already know how to say it without knowing why. Tại vì mình nói nó quen rồi đó, mình biết. Khi mà mình quen rồi đó, mình biết là cái nào là đúng, cái nào là sai. Lakes. Lakes. Because the ending word sound is not voiced. Lakes. How about this one? Z or S? Z or S? You should also get this one correct. Because the S is in between two vowels, it's pronounced like a Z. Present. Present. Or present. Present is a noun, là quà. Present is a verb. Present là Vietnamese. Present. I forgot. Present and present. How about this one? S or Z? S or Z? The proper way to say it is words. Words. Z. Because the D is voiced. Word. Okay? Without the S, it's word. Word. So it's words. Words. Z sound. How about this? This you probably already know because it feels natural when you say it. Okay? This should be S. Sleeps. He sleeps all day long. He likes to sleep in, so he sleeps all day long. S. Sleeps. Remember, it's not a voiced sound. What about this one? Chán đỏi đó. How do you say this one? Dishes. Z sound. Dishes. Okay? It's one of those sounds. Dishes. Dishes. Z sound. When it ends in sounds like k, sh, s, ch, j, those sounds, it has to sound like a Z. Ooh, how about this one? See, I bet you get these correct because it's natural when you say it. You know how to say it. You just didn't know why you say it that way. Nên nếu mà quý vị cứ đọc qua đọc lại, nó thành cái thói quen, nó thành mình nghe cái lỗ tai mình nó nghe đúng. You'll know. Okay? Walks. Walks. S sound. Walks. If you go to the grocery store, you have to bring these along or pay for the plastic ones. Is this with a Z or an S? Z or an S? The problem many Vietnamese will have is so many of Vietnamese speakers will drop the ending sound. Nên họ nói không có quen, bởi vì chưa có quen cái lỗ tai. So very often they pronounce it wrong. Yeah, it's bags, Z sound. Bags. Okay, bags. Like dogs. And the reason why is because of the G. Bag. 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 Oh, here's another one. Is this an S or a Z? S or Z? Did you guys give up already? S or Z? Boxes. Z. Boxes. Boxes. It's part of those sibilant sounds and those boxes. Oh. What about this? S or Z for this word? The way you say it is runs. Runs. With a Z. Runs. Okay? Runs. On the weekend, my washer runs all day long. Runs. Z sound. Okay, this should be easy now. Okay, quý vị, this should be easy one. Is it an S or a Z? S or Z? Make. makes, S sound, makes. Ooh, and how about this? I hear people mispronounce this one very often, all the time, non-native speakers. S or Z? This should be a Z sound. Hasn't. Hasn't. Okay? It's one of those common words that we should learn before. His, was, is, has, hasn't. Nhưng Leyna nghe rất là nhiều người nói là hasn't. Okay? Hasn't. No, it's hasn't. Should be a Z sound. And the last word tonight. Last word tonight. S or Z? S or Z? Rules. Rules. Z sound. Rules. Why? Because the E is silent and it turns the U into a long vowel. Rules. Okay. How did you guys do? Did you do okay? I want you to see the rules again. Yeah, I want you to see the rules again. In between two vowels sounds like a Z. If it ends in SE, E is silent, sounds like a Z. If it ends in SE, the silent E makes the vowel long, sounds like a Z. If the root word ends in a voiced sound, sounds like a Z. And if the word ends with a hissing sound, strident sound, okay, sibilant sound, then it should be like a Z. Yeah. Okay. I hope you did okay. Quý vị nhớ nhé. Rất là nhiều cái rule mà nhất là tại vì không có phải là mình đang học tiếng ngoại quốc thì mình phải là đọc đi đọc lại. Okay? It has to be from memory. A lot of it is memory. Những cái rules này đó là nhiều người bản xứ họ không biết luôn. They don't even know. Most native speakers don't know the rules. Right, Michael? Did you know these rules? I bet you didn't. Honestly, tell me, Michael. So Michael, okay, là người Mỹ nè. Bây giờ hỏi ông coi là ông có biết những cái rule như vậy không? Most native speakers don't know the rules. They just know because they grew up learning the words and it's memory. Right? They didn't know that if it ends in SE and the silent E makes the vowel long. Yeah. You knew most of the rules? I don't believe you. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. You know why? Let me tell you why. Most people do not know these rules. They know the words only because they're used to saying them. You learned them that way. You know what sounds right. Right? You know what sounds right and what doesn't because you grew up listening to those sounds. But most people don't know the rules as to when to say this and when to say that. You just knew because it's memory and it's habit. So, sorry, Michael, but I don't believe you. I know that you know most of them. You knew most of the words or you had them all correct. Oh, you had a very good grammar teacher in high school? I still don't believe you. I don't believe you. Because you're 50 whatever, I doubt that you actually remembered these rules from a grammar teacher in high school. By the way, you should have learned these well before high school. You should have learned these before high school. This is not what you learn in high school. Anyway, I'm giving you a hard time. But it's because I want everyone listening to know it sounds very difficult. There are a lot of rules. But trust me, most native speakers don't know the rules. Họ nói quen miệng thôi. Bởi vậy khi mà quý vị học được tiếng Anh á, là quý vị sẽ actually giỏi gấp mấy họ, là tại vì quý vị biết cái rule tại sao nó như vậy. Nhưng người Mỹ họ không biết tại sao nó như vậy, họ chỉ là biết là nó như vậy thôi. Tại vì quen miệng rồi. Yeah. So I always tell my friends là đừng có coi thường những người mà nói tiếng Anh với một cái accent. Là tại vì họ biết nhiều hơn. Yeah, people who learn a second language, they know more. They just know more. It is a big deal to speak more than one language. It is. How can we apply these rules to reading in a sentence? Well, it's the same rule. Although in sentences, especially in English, we put it all together. So sometimes mình nghe không có rõ, sometimes you can't hear each word and you don't want to. Because English conversation is meant to all come together. Just like when you learn things like, my name is Leyna. Nhưng mà khi quý vị nói chuyện, đâu ai nói như vậy đâu. My name's Leyna. See, so it becomes shorter and it all just blends together. Conversation. Same thing when someone learns Vietnamese. Okay? Giống như nếu mà quý vị nghe người ngoại quốc mà nói tiếng Việt, học tiếng Việt cũng giống như, hoặc là Leyna cũng vậy. Yeah, because I never went to school for it. So sometimes you hear me and it sounds a little funny, right? But when you like hear người Mỹ and they're not too good at Vietnamese, em đẹp lắm. Who talks that way? Nobody. So when I'm teaching someone like my husband to speak Vietnamese, I have to tell him, you have to bring it all together. But he has to remember each word. So it's the same thing. Quý vị cố gắng nhớ từng câu, bởi vậy nó like this. But in conversation, all together. So một thời gian quý vị sẽ quen. Just like my husband. So before, it was, or like my son. My son, chuyến vừa rồi về Việt Nam đó, học được tiếng Việt. Và ông bà ngoại bây giờ đang ở nhà Leyna thăm á. So, you know, they talked to him and he learned some Vietnamese. So, before he learned từng chữ. And now, oh my God, he sounds so good. So my son now can say stuff like, con no rồi. Or he tự khen, tại vì he nghe bà ngoại khen nó. Nói là, con giỏi. Con giỏi. And then, so it's all about practice, quý vị ơi. Bởi vậy, quý vị don't get discouraged. Mình đừng có nghĩ là, khó quá, rồi bỏ, hoặc là mắc cỡ. You have nothing to be mắc cỡ about. Tại vì quý vị mà học tiếng Anh á, là quý vị đã giỏi gấp mấy người ta rồi. Nhiều người Mỹ họ chỉ biết nói tiếng Anh thôi. They don't know another language. Mà tiếng Anh has so many rules. So you should be proud. You should be proud. Và Leyna biết rất là nhiều người Việt, họ có cái vocabulary, họ biết nhiều từ. cái pronunciation nó không có chính xác thôi. And that's okay. And that's why you're here. Because you know the words. So bây giờ mình practice, mình cứ nói đi nói lại nhá. Nói đi nói lại. Nó quen cái lỗ tai, not only quen cái lỗ tai nhưng mà mình quen miệng nữa. That's the best. So Leyna đang làm việc trong văn phòng. Có một em đang là I like him a lot. He mới qua Mỹ 5 năm. Okay. Nhưng mà rất là giỏi. And rất là muốn học tiếng Anh. So when he works with me, I correct him and he's okay with it. Quý vị biết cái đó là Leyna ngại nhất á. Có cái ông hồi nãy ông vô trong comment ông nói là cái chữ sandal á, sandals là người Việt lấy từ những cái chữ Pháp. Nên nói cho nó dễ nói. Ông viết cái là sandal. Thì đâu có cái gì mà sai đâu. Rồi ổng kêu Leyna là snob. Snob tiếng Việt kêu là sao? Can someone look up snob? Snob. In Google Translate, coi tiếng Việt snob là cái gì? Nhưng ông kêu Leyna là snob. Tại vì sao mà nói là sandal là sai? Because it is. Because it is. Mà Leyna đâu có bắt lỗi ai đâu. Đây là tại vì quý vị đang học tiếng Anh, ok? Đang học phát âm tiếng Anh. Anyway, em Benny này rất là dễ thương và nói với Leyna là yes chị, em nói cái gì sai chị cứ sửa đi. And I love working with people like that. Bảo đảm nha, just a little time working together, he will learn a lot. Nên quý vị đừng có mắc cỡ, đừng có bị mất cảm. It's okay. Quý vị mà đang cố gắng học tiếng Anh là quý vị giỏi gấp mấy rất là nhiều người. So be proud. Nhá. So, one of the things, bởi vậy sau này khi Leyna làm những cái bài dạy tiếng Anh như vậy đó, là nó từ những cái conversation mà xảy ra giữa Leyna với những người Việt mà mình quen đó. Okay, so that's where my ideas come from. Và hôm kia thì em này nói là the email the company was blocked the email. Thì I understood it, but I corrected him. So you should say the company blocked the email. Don't say was blocked the email. Thì em nói, chị hiểu, nhưng mà it's not correct. Và Leyna biết là thì vì mình biết was là rồi là okay, rồi block là cái động từ. Thì I see how he did it. Nhưng mà it wasn't correct. So now he knows, right? And a lot of Vietnamese do that. Like they say, I would sleep all day instead of I slept all day. Or I was talk on the phone. I talked on the phone. Cái động từ quá khứ phải không? So past tense. Okay, past tense. I know a lot of people have issues with that too. Là tại vì tiếng Việt mình không có. Tiếng Việt mình cái gì mà làm rồi mình nói là làm rồi thôi. Right? We add words, but English changes the word. Bởi vậy, the only way to learn is practice. Okay? Past tense. So don't say was blocked. You should say blocked. Okay? Blocked. The company blocked the email. So it's just habit. Rồi, như vậy đó. Yes, you have to learn from your mistakes. And here's the thing. Nếu mà cũng giống như nhảy đầm á quý vị. Ai mà mất cỡ, they'll never learn. Phải không? Ai mà mất cỡ, never learn how to nhảy. Có thể họ sẽ biết, nhưng mà họ sẽ không có nhảy đẹp. Không? Same thing with language. Same thing with anything. Mình học, mình cứ học. Mình sai đâu có gì mà xấu hổ, đâu có, nothing wrong. Mình không biết, thì bây giờ mình học. That's all. Phải không? Same thing with my Vietnamese. Hồi trước các quý vị, it meant chảnh hả? Ông có nói là Leyna chảnh. Là tại vì nói là sandal là sai. Okay, thì cho chảnh đi. Whatever. Chảnh. Okay. Some questions. Let me see. How to pronounce the sound chicken, change, and jump. Okay. So chicken, chicken, chicken. The CH nó bằng hơi thở hơn là bằng giọng nói. Chicken. But when you go into a G sound or a J sound, then you use more of your voice. Okay? It goes from chicken, chicken, to jump. Nó nặng hơn, nó mạnh hơn. Jump. Okay? Jump. Chicken. Jump. Chicken. Change. See, so many don't even say the ending sound. Yeah? Change. So I will hear them say, "Oh, where's my chain?" They bỏ luôn cái change. And I know it feels funny. Even đối với người trẻ, cái em mà Leyna đang làm chung đó, rất là giỏi, trẻ lắm mà he, it's hard. It's very, very hard. Nhưng mà mình cứ tập. That's all. Thêm nữa, quý vị cứ từ từ. Slow down. Sometimes mình nói nhanh quá, mình muốn nói cho nó xong, hoặc là mình sợ nếu mà mình nói chậm người ta cười mình. No. Quý vị cứ take your time, slow down, and do it correctly. Okay? Tại vì khi mà mình nói nhanh á, khi đó là mình thành lazy. Rồi khi mà mình lazy nó thành thói quen. Rồi sau này quý vị, nếu mà quý vị học, you still won't get it. Là tại vì mình đã develop bad habits. So I know also a lot of people still emailing me, asking me là Leyna có dạy học là one-on-one không? Và thực sự thích lắm, nhưng mà no thì giờ. No thì giờ. So I'm going to try to keep healthy để tiếp tục làm những cái livestream như vậy nhé. Okay. Hello chị, how to pronounce the short form rep in representative and the word rap? Good question. You know why? Vietnamese have a very hard time with the short A. Apple. Okay? Apple. Rap. Còn kia là rep. E and à. Bởi vậy, I always say you have to move your mouth. Đừng có mắc cỡ. Giống như khi mà Leyna, dạy cho Benny nói tiếng Anh á, như là đang ngồi đây, Benny ngồi đó, rồi cứ sửa đi sửa lại và nhìn luôn nơi nơi cái miệng coi là đang you using it right, so you can't be shy. Nhưng mà that's the reason. Nếu mà cái miệng mình mà nó stay the same all the time thì làm sao cái mình phát âm nó khác được, right? So, rep, look, rep, rep, and rap, rep, rap. Open your mouth. Okay? Rep and rap. Rep, rap. Nhiều hơn nữa nè, gì? Bất khả tư nghì là sao? Hổng biết luôn nè. There's rip, rep, and rap. Okay? Bảo đảm nếu mà quý vị nói á, nó thành the same word. Rip là xé, okay? Rip, rip. Không phải là rip nhá. Rip, short I. Rip. And then rep and rap. Rip, rep, rap. Rip, rep, rap. Can you hear the difference when I say it? Give me a Y if you can hear the difference. Give me an N if you can't. Rip, rep, rap. Rip, rep, rap. Vowels are very important. Okay? Những cái nguyên âm very important because it changes the whole word. Changes the whole word. Rip, rep, rap. Rip, rep, rap. Rip, rep, rap. Okay? So that's where it's important. You gotta keep on doing it. Rồi khi mà nói những cái chữ này đó, còn cái letter, cái chữ ở sau nữa, P. 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 Rip, rep, rap. Okay? Còn nếu mà quý vị mà pronounce cái b phở mà thành cái chữ B á, okay? It's gonna sound like this. Rib, reb, rab. Okay? So remember the difference between P and B. P and B. P, p, hơi thở. P. B is with your voice. Okay? B. P and B. Một là hơi thở thôi. P, p, p. So it's Peter, not Peter. Okay? Vietnamese get that wrong all the time. Peter, p, p. Peter, not Peter. So again, that's still just trying to get used to it. ASAP, short pronounce. S sound? Yes. ASAP. ASAP. But that's not a word, right? You know that's not a word. Yeah? ASAP means as soon as possible. So you don't apply rules to words that aren't words. Yeah? I can't say the word grapefruit correctly. Grapefruit. 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 You know why it's so hard? First of all, okay, grape. Mình nói từng chữ thôi. Grape. It's a stopped P. Grape. And then fruit. Stop T at the end. Grapefruit. 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 So if you slow it down, it'll sound different. Grapefruit, grapefruit, fruit. I know that's where you're having your problem. FR. Fruit. Grapefruit. I wish you were here with me because I can see your mouth. All right. Cảm ơn chị. How about short form doc and dog? Doc. Hey, doc. And dog. It shouldn't sound the same. One is a C and the other one's a G sound. Doc. If you say it correctly, hey, doc. No, stop. You không có nghe được cái at the end, really. Hey, doc. Hey, doc. Okay. Hey, doc. And dog. 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 Doc and dog. Doc and dog. Doc, dog. Okay. I can see why that's confusing. Very good. Good questions, everybody. Yes, it's hard. It's hard. Hey, thầy Robert. Thầy Robert. Thầy Robert. We have to get you back on, Robert. Let's do it. Let's do it. Big and pig. Same thing. Cái chữ B. B và B phở. Việt Nam kêu là B phở. So it's big. Look, big. Put your lips together. Big. And the other one is pig. Big pig. Big pig. A big pig. Big pig. Cái chữ P in the beginning, it has to be hơi thở. Pig. Push the air out. Pig. For a B, you have to use your voice. Big. Pig. Big. A big pig. Okay. B and P. B, P. So when you do the P's, pay attention to what you're doing with your lips. Okay. So you have to actually look. Look at this. Không thấy môi luôn. Why? Because that's the way it's supposed to be. Big. Big. Còn bên kia là pig. You see? Completely different. Cái chữ B á, trước khi mình làm cái chữ B á, không có thấy môi luôn nè. Big. Big. For a P, you can still see the lips. Pig. Big pig. Big pig. Okay. Bin and Ben. Bin and Ben. Very similar. Put it in the bin. How have you been? Bin and Ben. I know that lots of Vietnamese have trouble with the short I. Yeah. But I don't know why you can't say it, because you can say cái tên Bình. Bin, 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 bin. That's a short I. Bin. Okay? Bin. So say the name Bình, nhưng mà đừng có dấu huyền thôi. Khi nói thành Bin. Bin. The other one is Ben. How have you been? Ben. Yeah, I can see where it's difficult. Please help me pronounce drive and write. Drive and write. D, 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 d. I know you can say that. Drive. Drive. Don't forget the V at the end, please. Drive. Drive. Không phải là dry. I dry. I drive my car. Okay? Drive, drive. Bring your lips back together. Không phải là dry, mà là drive. Bring them back. Drive. And the other one is right. Right. Cái chữ right and cái chữ like or mic. Okay, nhiều người nói là my. No, no, no. It's mic. Here's the difference. I'll give you a Vietnamese example. My, M-A-Y, like hoa mai. Với là may là may mắn. Một bên là mai, một bên là may. Có những like the Y sound in there. Same thing. Không phải là lie, like, like. Okay? Same thing with right. Không phải là right, right. Right. Bởi vậy nó không phải là my, nó là may. Right. My, might, my, mic. Okay, so that's how you have to remember the Vietnamese word. Okay, so it's not rye. Cái chữ my với cái chữ drive thì giống nhau. Drive, my, còn right và may, it's the same sound. Okay? Oh boy. We're out of time. This is the last one I'm gonna do. Chứ bây giờ nếu mà ngồi đây mà nói là okay. 5, fine, fight, and fire. 5. 5. Don't forget the V. And it's the same thing as khi mà mình làm my. 5. Fine. Ooh, fine. Fine. May. May mắn. Fine. Same thing with fight. Không phải là fight. Không phải là fight. Okay? Remember, it's những cái chữ may, may mắn. Phay, phay, may, phay, may, fight, fight. That's the way you say it. Fight and fine. Fire, fire. Không phải là fire. Okay? Không phải là fire. Fire, fire. So remember the Vietnamese word, may. Now say fire. Rồi bỏ thêm cái thôi. Fire. Fire. Mayer. Fire. May. Fight. Fight. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. It's so good to be back. Quý vị ơi, sometimes Leyna rất là stress. Làm việc nhiều và có, you know, like sometimes là phải chở con nó đi chơi football thì mình cũng phải đi chứ. So there's a lot that I have to do. Và nhiều lúc biết là nên livestream nhưng mà không có cái schedule nó quá so busy. Và nhiều lúc những cái some stuff come up and I feel so bad. Thật sự như vậy quý vị ơi. Nếu mà tuần vừa rồi á, mệt mà không được khỏe mà it was awful. Nhưng mà trong đầu cứ là biết là mấy người là hôm nay đáng ra là mình phải là livestream nhưng mà không nổi luôn á. So, okay. Oh, see look, Jim Rotter, ông này á là ông Mỹ nè, 79 tuổi nè, mà hồi trước là kỹ sư. Ông có đâu có nhớ như rule gì đâu biết gì đâu. They just know because they learn. They grow up, they hear it. That's all. Okay, everybody. Oh, so good to be back. It's so good to be back. Nhưng Leyna cũng phải là cố gắng mà đừng có quá, you know. So I hope you understand. Đừng buồn nha, đừng giận nha. Đừng buồn làm Leyna bụng teo quá nha. Okay. I love you. It was very nice to bring this lesson to you today. I hope you can go back, listen to it, remember those rules. You know what? Remember the first 2 rules. And then after that, remember the next 2 rules. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay. Have a wonderful day in Vietnam. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. I hope I sleep well tonight. Mất ngủ quá trời luôn quý vị. Cái mặt xấu nè, coi cái dưới mắt nè. Hôm nay là makeup nhiều lắm, nó mới không có thấy cái dark circle đó. Nói thiệt quý vị biết luôn đó. Mất ngủ xấu luôn á. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye everybody. Bye.